Yo, I swear for God, if somebody don't take care of the nigga Kisaki, I'm gonna get myself written to the show so I can do this shit my fucking self. Yo, my name is Citron. I'm coming back at you today with another review video. I almost said Attack on Titan because that's the energy that is just pumped out of my heart from that shit. But man, Tokyo motherfucking Revengers. This fucking episode, man, is a fucking roller coaster. Just ups, downs, valleys, peaks, highs, lows, man. It was all here, man. And by the end of the episode, you so like, they got you like this, jacked up in the corner. You like, you feeling, watch his death. You feeling like this juice or some shit. And, you know what I'm saying? This dude Bishop, man, he's just sneaking up on everybody and taking them out. He's like, you can't let this shit happen, bro. Let's start from the top, man. All right, we had a meeting, you know, we saw at the end of the last episode, Valhalla and Toman Hama's coming. And I was like, what is bitch nigga doing here, man? He don't fucking deserve to be here. He better not be here. So, you know, he shows up, you know, yada, yada, yada. And Chief Fu standing side by side with him. So he's obviously got something important to say. We'll get to that in a second. But they talking about, okay, you know, Toman and you know, what is that nigga doing here? You know what I'm saying? He's you know, he calls it the death directly and indirectly of your boy Baji. And he, you know, he beat up a couple of our members' ass. And he got his ass handed him to by what's the name. But what the fuck is he doing here? So basically we're gonna be joining, we got beat, we got our ass beat, we got drugged by, you know, Toman, so we're gonna join Toman. Everybody's hyped up and talking he over here having heart palpitations because he know this is the start of this is the beginning of the end. The start of the end for them, you know, the future of Toman going down. Because we know who's the head of this organization is, and they're like, let's bring up our chief, you know, our chief. We throw it in your face, but not really. Who orchestrated this deal? Kisaki. And you're like, this bitch, no, this ain't happening, man. It ain't going on like this. And talking to me, I'm like, somebody run up and stab this nigga right now, please. Talking to me, just shake him, man. It'll be forgiven. And it's treacherous. Ooh, damn, if he ain't the incarnation of the snake in the garden, the reincarnation. God damn. Talking about Takemichi traveling back in time, getting a do-over. I know where he come from, his roots. But like, I'm like, God damn it, man. You just gotta be fucking kidding me. We can't catch a fucking break. We reeling on that news. And then, like, you know, Chief, he was like, all right. I was thinking about Quentin Toman. I was finna be out this bitch. I was finna chuck the deuces and say, you know, no more Crips, no more Bloods. I'm out, blood. I'm done. I'm a Crip. I got this bitch. But, he said, I'm gonna choose who I'm gonna follow. And he say, I'm finna follow my Takemichi. And I'm like, oh, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So, Takemichi's like, in typical Takemichi style, he's like, I'm out there for you to have me in my, let's get it. And you like, okay, yeah, that's what's up, man, that's what's up. That one nothing but the move. And then, like, he's kind of running, you know, his head is spinning as far as, like, you know, situation and things. He's like, things are still, you know, still on a bad path, but I'm going to change Toman. I'm going to come in and I'm going to get it right, man. He's a captain now. Aye. You know what I'm saying? On some SpongeBob type shit. But, it's just like, he's run out of moves, so he goes to talk to Naruto. They shake hands. He goes back to the past. You like, this dude, he's still slumming in at the rental store. He working there, and then, you know, like, Lay's talking to him too polite. His coworker. And then she's like, sir, customer, are you a valid customer? And he like, oh, hold up a minute. Then he got the Gucci bag, and he like, oh, hold up a minute. He got nice clothes on. You like, oh, hold up a minute. Takemichi done glowed up, bitch. Like, he done glowed up, bitch. Like, you know, you see him, you know, he got people on deck, on call. You got a car waiting for him. He got an Uber, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't an Uber because he got a personal driver and he got a side assistant. Takemichi don't smoke. Can I smoke, sir? Hell nah, bitch. Takemichi don't like the smell of a smoky car, nigga. And you're like, okay. And then he's like, he pinpoint, that's his homie that he grew up with. And you're like, wow. And I thought homeboy was Mikey and that was Draken. But them niggas done growed up to him like nigga hands with the blonde hair. I'm like, okay, I see you, my nigga. Takemichi brought up the whole crew. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's shining. Everybody, like, you like, Takemichi, he ain't the top. He said he was going to be the top, but he ain't the top, is he? Come up to pull up to his spot. This dude on a 25th floor. You know, he ain't bruh, man. He just the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nice little pad. Talking about they've been waiting on you, but like, you been keeping people waiting. But of course, he doesn't know, so he has to like keep things like he has to not act like act the fool or act the idiot. And you know, it's kind of like seem like he, you know, he ain't completely out of the loop. Like he don't know shit. So he rolls up to the joint and they having, you know, dinner and party and whatnot, and you know, gathering together all the higher ups, and they say, you know, Takemichi is a top exec in Toma. No, I took it as like, okay, he's the top, but he's not the top. But you know, he's high up because we still see Hama in the suit, and he, you know, same suit that, you know, same outfit that he had on when he was trying to get rid of Takemichi, trying to, you know, plant that bomb in his car and whatever, and take him out when Takemichi wasn't even really involved in Toma like that. You see, you know, like a couple of old heads, Peiyan, Mitsuya is still, you know, he's still in a higher up position. Hama's like, you know, kind of like acting vice commander, kind of the same role. Shifuyu's like, you know, he's his partner. He's Takemichi's partner in crime. And you see some new faces. We'll get to them in a second, but we see like, you know, the fourth captain, you know, like the fifth captain. Peiyan was like the fifth or something like that, I think. No, Pa. Peiyan is still hanging close to Pa. He's his boy. But yeah, you just like, you know, okay, where's Mikey? Where's Mitsuya? You know, we don't see him there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it just, you know, whatever is going on. But like, they having this dinner. Like, what did they talk about? He talk about like, you know, like funds being used. The new guys, they don't show no respect. Like young blood. Pay your respects. They got businesses about that. They're smart in the new generation. Like they're like thugger. Oh yeah. And Wayne, you know, sitting at the table. And then even beyond Wayne, there's what do you call it, baby. You know what I'm saying? So there's like levels to it. Yeah, they have to cover businesses and like businesses that are bringing in money, capital and things like that. But you know, and the old folks, they know how to scrap, but they don't know nothing about, you know, laying down the groundwork and stuff like that. So it should be a good balance, but you know, it clashes because they don't show pay respect to nobody. They almost clash, you know, calling each other, you know, calling each other out on shit and stuff like that. And you're like, damn, man, this ain't a good look, man. Just they're the infighting, you know, they got big and all that stuff, but you know, with that came calamity and stuff like that. These dudes, they're obviously like, when dudes comes in, I'm like, oh, that's Mitsuya. Nah, they can't be showing Mitsuya that much respect. Thank you for your hard work. And it's Kisaki, bitch ass. I'm like, damn, hate this nigga, bro. But like, he comes in, the new guys, they all bow to him, like head down, not even looking up to, you know, protect themselves, like whatever. But you're like, are you kidding me, man? This dude is still like, this thing still went down the route, you know, like they did last time. It just doesn't look as bad, but you know, like it just doesn't have that feel, man. Like, you know, he has no idea, you know, what, you know, walking into or whatever. They're like, let's get down to business. Somebody talking to the cops. Somebody's, you know, a Judas. Somebody's talking to them pigs. And it's like, damn, Takemichi's like, you automatically go there because Naoto. And like, he's been looking for Naoto in his phone this whole time. Can't find him. He probably did that to one, protect himself. Two, you know, like, just, you know, not be able to trace back. But like, what if he did cut ties? How, like, that brings about, you know, a key thing. How are we gonna get back to the past if we don't have our link to Naoto? And then like, man, it just goes down like he's like, Kisaki, can I talk to Takemichi and Chifuyu? You're like, come on, bruh. Don't go to this shit alone. Like, he's still operating the shadows, which means they haven't been forthcoming and with the information they know on him. Like they haven't talked to the other people. They haven't got it to them because there's some things that still happen, you know, are still gonna happen or still happen. You know, we find out. We'll get to that in a second. But like he's talking about, you know, he's you know, wants to squash beef basically and apologize for, you know, for causing Baji's death and drink some good, you know, good alcohol and all this stuff. I'm like, nigga, fuck your apology, man. Fuck you. Everything that you stand for, get the fuck out of my face before I fucking kill you, slit your goddamn throat with the damn dinner knife. With a butter knife. Make it raw. Make it hurt. Make it suffering. I don't give a fuck about you, man. Shut the fuck up. Like, just anything you got to say, fuck you, man. Just fuck you. So, like, you know, this snake just, that's all I fucking hear. The sound of air coming out the tire. That's what kind of confidence I have in you. Like, man, so I'm like, Chief for you. Takemichi, do not lend this man one of these. Don't lend it to him. Why the fuck you even listen to this man? Drop this man where he fucking stands right now. He admits to them that he caused Baji's. I'm like, what else I need to hear, bruh? What else I need to hear, man? Just take him out right now. Come here. Let me just, you know, shave you up real quick. Just slit him like that. Like, just be done with him. Like, no, man, no. You don't get to even can speak his fucking name. That's hollow. That's a hollow name. That should mean coming out your motherfucking mouth. So, you know, he pulls, long story short, he pulls a wool over our guys, beats them. I know when y'all was the, you know, pig, and Chifu takes the blame for it. And it's like, yeah, he gonna cover for his boy. It's like, but he pulled out a gun. It's like, it's the first time I ever seen him get his hands dirty, like whatever. And then, so he blows Chifuyu's mind, quite literally. And like Takemichi just start losing. I mean, he loses before that, but it's like, he's my last words. Listen to me. Stay true to who you are, man. Things are going to shit. We still find out that Mikey he disappeared again. So whatever, something still triggered him, you know, to go solo dolo. And I believe it was Draken like getting locked up. So Draken gets locked up and he gets executed. So it's still, those two things still happen. We can't let that shit happen. Like, what do we got to do to avoid that? We got to find the link and get rid of that shit, man. No, can't go down that path, man. If we do, Toman is done. It's done. He's like, we turn out to be a rotten bunch. But a shocker comes in a second. I'm gonna talk about that. He's like, I believe in you. I trust in you, Takemichi. Toman is in your hands. Bow! And that's the ace boom boom out the game. You're like, nah, man. We can't let it go down. Like, no, man. It cannot be allowed, man. Chifu is just the ride or die. We cannot lose Baji and him. And then like he's like, Takemichi, what are you? Because he's trying to figure out, like, how do you know? You got some David Blaine in you, man, and you got to explain bars. But we can get to the end of the video. But like, he called before he pulls the trigger on our boy Takemichi. Like, I was like, how does that work out? But we're gonna get to that in a second. But he's like, he calls him crybaby. He's like, our crybaby hero. So who the fuck is? Who are you? Who are you really? We don't know enough about this man. He's a snake through and through. This man shed skin like, and like, oh, I got that fresh new skin. Oh yeah, we boys. Psych. Like, eat a bullet. Like, where do we go from here? Because we know Takemichi's not gonna die, but is he gonna get reset to a certain point? Is like his save data get erased or whatever? What's going on, man? All right, man, it's been a long ass video, but just this week's episode just had me like shook, like whoa, like Black Rob song, you know what I'm saying? But let's get out of here, man. We gotta get revenge, but I don't mean to quote Takemichi, but we gotta get our revenge, bro.